We got chat. Looks like we have desktop audio, which means we are all good to go. We'll stick with Abstergo. Sorry I couldn't play the DLC. The game broke. Oh, sorry. I just wanted to do one last check. Hopefully that doesn't crash it. Does not. Good. But yeah, I couldn't get Black Flag to open, and then I tried running it in compatibility mode for Windows 95, and it also didn't work. Well, when I ran it in that way, it worked, but it was running at 15 frames, and there was no audio, so I wouldn't call that working.
Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Assassin Brotherhood.
Okay, who am I playing as this time?
The tenets of the creed, the principles I used to live by.
Used to?
I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac.
Okay.
This is my story.
Kill the assassin. I'm playing as a Templar.
Well, you won't lack for firewood at least.
Nice stop there.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
I see.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
You've been saying that for years, but you're precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Sounds like a problem.
Let's head back. Come on.
I want to check one thing real quick. No. My audio should be muted for this. I just want to make sure that it doesn't say Black Flag anymore. And I want to make sure that it is Rogue. Playing is Rogue.
But Andre and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
Who could have figured that out? I only got my hidden blades. Well, let's collect what we can while we're here. It would appear there's songs that we can get. Okay. So that's a Templar map. Okay. Oh, that's gonna move, though. I already know that. And I'd rather not do that. shanty. So we still got those. That is nice to know. What about there's a Viking sword?
Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
Give me a sec, guys. My cat wants out. There we go. I see, both of these are lower anyways. Port Minor.
That'll do. And how?
Oh, more digging.
This is more like it.
Templar map tied to this location 300 negative 143. Is that here? Well, it appears to be. It's Viking. A sword was Viking armor. It seems to be by the shore. If I had to guess, probably closer to where we need to be here. Either that or up there, but I'll see.
Hurry. We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Où sont ces crétins? Espèce de... Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
I wouldn't
It
anger
is
him right now.
Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated. Viens, viens. You simpleton. You rot-brained cabbage farmer.
Oh, he wants me to do the... I see.
How dare you show me such disrespect?
Easy.
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You, treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them.
Okay.
Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy will be ready for us. Remember your training.
I'm more concerned with where this treasure map is. It's gotta be by the water. Rocks would be to the northeast of it, so it'd have to be up here. One sec. We're gonna go figure that out.
Ready to teach him a lesson?
They don't stand a chance.
No, I'm not quite ready.
Not bad.
Before I bash out your brain,
Wait,
we will find them.
here I guess.
Let them bury what's left of you.
This didn't quite look like it, but okay.
out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere!
There he goes again.
Who's...
There.
Okay. This vegetation is a lot more hidden for me.
Happy hunting, lads! Set her ablaze! Sink that French vessel! It's no match for you!
591 is not where I am at. No, it is not.
Hey!
That's right, I'll lure him one at a time. Ooh! That's a cool mechanic.
You!
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
There we go. I almost yeeted my phone down too.
Get down, now! That's your skull.
Got anything left to say to me? That was easy, no. They did a good job. Holy.
Those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful. Maybe you were not completely useless, Sheik.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of meld? You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
Okay.
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. You should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me you are the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood chain. Besides, we could use another vessel, even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile
I don't know,
of
must
garbage,
be.
yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons, she'll look as fine as anything on the Seven Seas.
Yes, I get the idea.
Captain.
Indeed, mate. But she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
What? There's more Uncharted things? Great.
A ship! She's a false shin! They will sink her!
Let's put the Morrigan to the test, Captain Shay.
Ready for battle, men!
I can't necessarily see. My prediction was right.
Stop them, boys!
Enemy sail, Captain!
Even Kuwait, you enter retreat. They're tearing her to pieces. Do something!
We've been hit!
Jesus! I am getting attacked on all angles.
It seems this vessel is battle ready after all. I will return to what is left of the depot. It's a long way home. We have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads. Chevalier is pleased with us.
Good. Who's the random dude singing? You're all looking randy dandy.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit. Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Okay. Now, who are you?
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check. You were just an animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You work for Abstergo Entertainment, remember?
Yes.
Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you got lost. Now let's get out of here. Follow me. Double time. This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Our safety drills. Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay positive.
Okay, there she is. So I'm not the same person, huh?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man. Fine. I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Ms. Violet DaCosta.
Call me
Okay.
Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg
I don't
wants us to
see how.
relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement. Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions.
Okay.
Melanie, the elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess that'll have to do for now.
Agent DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
Yeah. So I must not be the same. Hold on, hold on. What was mine? Mine was this one, right? Yes. Yes, that should be the one for 4. I believe it to be, at least. I don't see which other one it could be. So I'm some different other voiceless protagonist altogether. Okay. Wait.
I have dogs at home that are better trained than you are.
Wow, I already don't like you. How do I have access to this? This was level 3 last time I checked.
Do you see a flashing wireless signal? Great. Once you restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix.
Okay.
If you align the beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky. You have to move the circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot.
What?
Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
I don't even know what I did.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader. A man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now.
No, because you'd be under his control.
Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will, that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Okay. So I'm not sure you were supposed to see that. You should just get back to your Animus.
I don't like you.
With the server's back online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you feel like being sneaky.
You're security. You're not supposed to encourage me.
Dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them.
So I can't repair this one. How would there be a crew on a random one?
Shay Cormac's memories. We stand on the brink of a grand discovery.
Yeah,
I know you must have questions about your new assignment, or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Oh, this is gonna get complex. Oh, I see on the side it tells you what they do. A splitter and a refractor.
Following the Great Purge of 2000, William Miles became...
I don't have any interest in that.
Nice find. If it was me, I'd snoop to see if there's any juicy stuff on it. But I might be a terrible person.
I think you are. I don't have a good impression of you right now. In the slightest. I won't bore you all with that much reading. Transparent. What's
Nathan
this?
Kenway remains a controversial figure for me. I have great respect for him. After all, he was the Grand Master of the Colonial Rite, charged with finding a precursor site. Haytham was cunning and ruthless, but he had a streak of emotional weakness that ultimately triggered his downfall. He lost his father when he was a child, and the British Grand Master Reginald Birch raised him to become a Templar Knight. Haytham eventually learned that his father, Edward, had been an assassin. That he chose to stay a Templar, rather than follow in his father's footsteps, indicates to me that he believed he was already on the right path.
Okay.
When Haytham discovered that Birch was the one who murdered his father, he and his sister killed him in revenge. I believe this was the beginning of his downfall. Templars kill for efficiency, not petty emotions. When he discovered that his son Connor was an assassin working against him in the colonies, the same emotional weakness stayed his blade. A pity Connor did not show him the same mercy.
I don't remember the exact conflict, but... Ah, they changed the security, I see. Splitter, okay. So which one can this... So... That doesn't work, so if I go here... Oh, wrong one. There we go. I'm starting to understand this puzzle. I kinda like these.
Okay, the numbskull is in another Animus session, and I've required caffeine. All is right with the world.
Good.
Rude. Among the bet, yeah. Excuse me? Are you in there? Let's go ahead and do another one of these. So, refractor. Would it not work best if I... Oh, wrong thing. There we go. I don't mind these puzzles, actually.
Hey, boss. Calling from Germany?
Yes.
Nothing to see here.
Well, I'm just trying to help, but okay. Yeah, that's level 1. And I don't think I got anywhere else I can... Actually... Yes. I can't go anywhere else. Back to whatever... Did I do that? Sorry. I don't remember the name of my character already.
It has been a long time.
Adewale?
Adewale.
Yeah.
How go things in the West Indies?
He's aged quite a bit.
I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
Who's our visitor? That's Adewale. Who's a slave who freed himself. And hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies.
And Freedom Cry, which I can't play
Living
because of
incarnation of the
the
Creed.
issue.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Tell me what happened, old friend.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left.
The Wally looked worried earlier.
I heard that Liam...
Okay.
Seen him yet?
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
Mistress Hope, huh? Wow, my flourish isn't that impressive.
You are late.
Oh,
As per
what
usual.
did I miss?
Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Shay, that's it.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
Okay, I'll head here first. You know... Yeah, I already decided.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on.
Okay.
Shoot these targets. Take your time. Not too much. More work after this.
Second one didn't count?
Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up.
I missed. I want to talk about it.
Time's running out.
Don't worry about that.
Well done, Shay. Keep it up. You're doing all right, Shay. But don't let the others vex you. They mean well, but they'll never show it.
Okay.
It's about time
Spar?
you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life.
Okay.
You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay.
How does that make him useful?
Can you kill without being noticed?
Can I?
Nicely done. I am surprised. Oh, a classic haystack. Hide in it, and surprise your target when he gets close. Top form, Shay. You certainly know how to handle yourself.
Okay.
You did better than I expected.
I have cheats
Have
here
your
as well.
skills actually
Nice.
grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
Man from Kisagawase. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you.
If they have me collecting feathers, I'm not doing it. Looks like I'm gaining on you a bit. Which means I gotta slow down.
Good assassins never fall.
I didn't fall, I slid. Partially trying to give you enough room so I didn't have to keep you up. Oh, I see. Well, this didn't work out in my favor.
It's all you think together to find prey.
They won't expect a person coming from the trees.
Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us.
Okay.
Good. Now to use what you have.
So I need health, rope dart, smoke bombs, pistol ammo, air rifle, sleep dart, berserk, sleep grenades, berserk grenade, shrapnel grenades. Frontiersman. I kind of like the frontiersman look. Firecracker. Oh, that's right. I have a lot of stuff that I'm gonna have to hunt.
With these, you can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you. Remember what I taught you?
Achilles is still alive? Okay. I like that we're going the sword and dagger route. This game does not seem to be stuttering, which I can appreciate immensely.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles.
Wait,
The
shouldn't
people of
Achilles
Haiti
be
will make good
dead?
use of your supplies.
Oh,
trust you will
I
retrieve what has
guess.
been lost.
I guess this is
The Templars
before.
stole two precious artifacts.
Oh yeah, this
A
is before
manuscript of
Connor.
ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
gotta
I have
be,
tracked
right?
the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
I think I'm gonna be less focused on grabbing all the stuff because I think that made the stream boring. Oh, my bad. I can always go back and do some stuff, but side content I'll make sure to grab. But I'll do more just... That's dead. I'm not dead. I mean, I was prepared for that exact result. But I think I'll figure it out as I go.
Where to? Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we know most of these when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail.
But yeah, we'll see how I feel. I might not go as out of the way. We'll see. I'm not feeling as much searching for the treasure chest. Hey, how's it going? We have Shoot, I kind of want to explore. Kind of want to explore here.
We only have one lead. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Indeed, we have songs, right?
With this mission.
No. Task me to task
Cool.
you. Need to find what was stolen from Mac and Dalshay. You have to recover the precursor box and manuscript. This is your mission.
I'm gonna have to fight.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Healy's doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time. For us, do much more than earnest trust.
Whoa, wait. That did more damage to me.
He's right about. I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
That's ridiculous. My ramming did
Studies
less
what little is known about the pieces of
than it did to me.
And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
This might have been a mistake.
Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I didn't expect my own ram to damage me.
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind.
I want to
We only
make
have
it
one
on
lead,
there.
Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Maybe I can avoid fighting. It doesn't look possible, though.
No. Task me to task you. You need to find what was stolen from Mac and Dalshay. You have to recover the precursor.
Yeah, I'm not
box
going to
and
be able
manuscript.
to. But this is just a schooner.
And what's yours?
Should be more fightable.
Watch your arse.
Really doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. Do much more than earnest trust.
Liam, you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
Dang, we don't even have any, we don't even have any swivels. No matter why we're feeling so weak. So what are you up to, Bertha? We can get extra money from salvaging? Yes, please. We didn't take damage. I like that.
Keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you can be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
I have to progress further before I do half the stuff? Okay. I almost got noticed there.
I do not know what I would have done without you, kind sir.
So what all can I
What's on your mind,
purchase? Well, there's the appearance, but I can't do any of that yet. So armor, broadsides, carronades, mortars, oil. Oh, I don't even have a ram. That's why I did damage to me. What's a puckle gun? What? I am unfamiliar with a lot of these.
Another time.
Actually, wait. That doesn't help me. That didn't help me either. I've got to be able to get it from Yes, let me check something real fast. I got 1 sec. Why? You just cost me a shanty, I bet. I won't forgive you, game. That was uncool. I'm hoping... It doesn't look like there's any diving bell stuff, but I could be wrong. This map looks... I don't know the area that well. Off to... Yep. What's that? Prosperity. I don't know what this is, though. Oh, I see.
Leave now.
What, I spook you with that landing? St. Paul's Church, okay. I don't really wear the hood, do I? I know after sequence 2, I believe I have access to extra stuff. I don't know if that's what I'm on, actually. But that's what the DLC said. No, I'm on sequence 1. So the world will likely open up more after sequence 2 starts. Yeah, but the shanty catch me. Liverpool Judy's. Don't know that one. I want to see, what all do you sell me?
Please come in and cast an eye about.
I will. I think I will. Holy crap, how'd I get so much tobacco? Goodbye, tobacco. Sword and daggers. Can use the pirate scimitar, colonial American cutlass, British cutlass, privateer, Scottish broadsword. So this is 9 as well. 12. Oh, wait. Am I at 11? And also 11. Oh, wait. But it goes further. That's 12. I can get a bastard sword with this? I don't think Saber isn't as strong. That's a bit more. Oh, so all fleet missions will unlock that. So this would be... That would be the best sword so far. Katanas are not that powerful here. I can figure all that stuff out later. So, actually, you know what? No. I want to figure out what sword I want. So the katana is... Actually, the katana is an upgrade I can get right now. Because I already have it, apparently. But 5, 10, 14... but that's naval. 4, 8, 10... No, that one's not as good. 4, 8, 11. Nine, 12. Wait. The Viking sword is weaker? 8, 11. This is... Governor's sword appears to be one of the better ones. Governor... I can choose between Governor, which I'll probably choose the Governor over the Bastard. Or Officer. As for this... 1, 1, 3. It's 5, 3, 6, 7... 7... 9... 9... But this is more evened. Also 9. 11. Well, Edward's pistol is better already. But this is 13. This is... Okay, so I'm not gonna get this one likely. But... Scottish, Indian, or... Scottish or Indian, actually. I'll probably go with the Indian.
Most excellent, my thanks.
Wait, Scottish. Do I have to hold on?
Which
I'm sorry.
of my treasures might tempt you today?
I am. So the Scottish is just. Oh. Oh, those are. So the strongest I can buy is the Queen Anne pistol. But I'm fine with the Edward Kenway one. As for these... Nine or... Wait, why do these cost more? When the Kato is clearly better stat-wise. Because it's 11, that's 9. So then 5, 9, 11. Or 5, 9, 12. My bad. My math's not on today. I'm just tired, I guess. 5, 9, 12. So I can choose between the... Actually, I think I like the bastard. Or the officer. Oh, wait. Bastard sword might be better. Oh, wait. But it's after a mission. The best I can get right now is... the officer, likely. This would be 11. Actually, the officer might be better overall. Yeah, the officer would be better. Altair's sword is the best, though.
Ah, well, good day.
Yes, good day. Can't climb it that way? That's what I thought. Don't start! Oh my god. I lost it already. It flies there and goes up. No? Well, now it's lost, though, right? No, no, no! Never mind! Let me correct myself already. It looks like I can't interact with that yet. What's this? Not what I intended to mess with, but... Oh, that's sleep gas. Leave me out of that, please.
This is more like it.
Oh. Don't go there, sir. It's not good for you. Okay. I have to beat up thugs to unlock taverns, okay.
Who's this dandy brat? Piss off, or you'll get your ration. Hey.
It doesn't start off with an immediate attack on theirs. Oh! Oi! You hit me while I was unable to see... Well, here comes the game stuttering. I was just talking about how I didn't have a problem with it. I guess I was wrong. Been wrong in the past. Oh, you're really making this annoying for me, aren't you? So, I couldn't interact with it unless it's up above. Oh, I see. I guess I should blame that on the tavern. No! Why'd I fall? Perfect! Good. Well, I think that's everything in this poor little town. Everything I can do, at least, apparently. I don't think I have enough for what I wanted, so I'll just continue on, actually. What do I need to craft? Air, Arctic Air, Canadian Lynx, Grey Wolf, Killer Whale, Black Wolf, Narwhal, Grey Wolf. The rope dart requires me to go further. Same with the air rifle and all the darts. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff to get. Oi, see if I care if this is restricted. We'll figure out where we're going from here. We'll at least visit Yarmouth.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite and only son.
I see.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again, I'll throw you in the ocean.
Oh, I dare you to try.
Round the corner, Sally, she's waiting there by the mango tree. Round the corner, Sally, she loves me good, she loves me long. Round the corner, Sally, she...
Let's see, so... I'm reluctant to say I'm gonna go for all of these. Very reluctant. Certainly none of this place is... Halifax is considered easy. That's not good. Lightning just decided to smite that ship. Oh, you can... This is not a bad area to dark. Not a bad area at all to dock. I see that there's a way that it wants me to get back on my ship. I'll have to recall that. I have a Templar map for this area as well. Oh, mighty convenient. Yeah, let's figure out. Well, that's not very helpful. In front of a single tree that's by a bunch of rock. Wait, do I have two? Oh. Well then, 189, 196. Ah. 192. And I don't have a place for here. I don't know what it's on about. Oh, that's up above. Never mind. I don't know what it's talking about. Unless it's like 187,902. Yeah, I don't know what it's on. There's definitely nothing here. Or at least I don't have the map for it. And it's nice that I found a letter, I suppose. Kinda like that they made a lot of this stuff collectibles that you earn. At the same time, I'm also a little bit scared about how many collectibles stuff there seems to be or rewards for completing these missions. I appreciate it that I didn't just fling myself off the edge. I wanted the Viking swords. There's only 15? I should be able to get down relatively easy. That worked. That actually worked rather well.
Get the mainsails into the wind! All sails, shall take it!
Were you ever in a roundstone town, my bonny Highland lassie? Oh, I was often in Roundstone town, drinking milk and eating flour. Although I am a young man, I lately left my love.
Okay.
Oh, were you ever in Galway Bay? Bonny lassie, Highland lassie. Were you ever in Galway Bay? My bonny Highland lassie. Oh, I was often in Galway Bay, drinking coffee and boy.
Oh, I do have one. Oh, my bad.
Here we are, lads. From Liverpool to Frisco, a roving I went, but a stay in that country was my
I am well aware. I don't know what magic you're using to turn the ship, but... Wait. Did you all decide not to dock it?
Il n'y a que des bêtes sauvages partout à la ronde. Les animaux, on peut les traquer. Admire ton optimisme.
Tobacco. I don't suppose I can climb up either. No. Why did I not grab on? Oh, sorry. If you want to fight me, that's entirely up to you, but I will recommend that you... Well, I was gonna say I recommend that you don't, but... Huh. Neat. Can I... Yep. I would like this. I don't know. A cave painting? I thought it was here, but... Okay, that made me a bit nervous. Cave painting time, I suppose. I guess it'll have some importance to me. What? Okay. Ah, I see something to hunt here. And there's plenty of hunting I'll have to do. Well... Come on and attack me. I don't know what tool it thought I was using, but okay. A Canadian lynx. Whatever, I got the pelt. That's the important thing. I'm not in Canada, am I? Actually, that would make sense. Never mind. Ah, you see, I need this chest here. So it sucks that you're in my way. That's all I've got to say. There's beaver here. Oh, I see. That didn't work. At least that didn't work how I wanted it to. I don't think that works at all, actually. It certainly wasn't advantageous for me. Come on. No! That's on me. I think I see how I get there. Yep. Not sure exactly what prosperity does, but I'll take it. What's this? James Gunn Cross. Y'all need to fix that little hole in here. What? Okay. Sir Gunn's armaments. Now that sounds interesting. Everything is collected here. I'll pay attention to crafting as it comes along. My bad, wrong way. Sorry.
Captain's loose and can't stay.
Sea life I'll probably hunt well enough because I have fun wailing. Oh, I'm just gonna continue for now.
Rain, it is raining all the day long. And them northerly wind, it does blow so strong. Oh, gone away. Goodbye, me darling. Goodbye, me dear.
I'll wait till sequence 2 to start focusing on that type of thing.
Clues up! These are sticks! Hold down and clue up! Clue up top! Joust the mains! Draw a banker!
I doubt that this is gonna be much more entertaining. Oh, the Uncharted stuff. I hope there's not a ton. Oh, thank God! There's not much. They have things on this island. Oh, that makes things so much better.
Clues down!
I don't suppose I can take on Fort Lewis.
Loose sail! With voice guitars!
Hey, ships may come and ships may go as long as the seas do roll. But a sailor lad just like his dad, he loves the flowing bowl.
Okay.
Short, he does adore a girl who's plump and round. When your money's all gone, it's the same old song. Get up, Jack John, sit down. Hey, come along, you jolly brave boys. Plenty more grog in the jar. We'll plow the briny ocean like a jolly rolling car. When Jack's ashore, he'll make his way to some old boarding house. He's welcome.
Really? Interrupt my song here with your strong gust of wind?
Safe and sound at home again. Let the waters roar, Jack. Long we've tossed on the rolling main. Now we're safe ashore, Jack. Don't forget your old shipmate. Roddy, 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 rido. Since we sailed from Plymouth Sound, 4 years gone a night, Jack. Was there
Okay.
chummies now, such as you and
Maybe I should attack more.
Long we've tossed on the rolling
I could earn money fast.
Don't forget your old shipmate. Roddy, 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 roddy. We have worked the self-same guns, quarter-deck division, plunger high and loader you through the whole command.
Short sail! Get off the squad!
Okay. Oh, you all need to watch your fire. Oh, it's looking a little bit chilly here. I'll take the metal. $15. Okay, this isn't too bad. The Uncharted isn't obnoxiously filled. I want to head here and head around.
get the maids free.
Burning oil isn't worth it.
Hey boys, it's a damn tough life full of toil and strife. We will man undergo, and we don't give a damn with skill.
Give us a song, man.
Why'd you stop singing?
And all of me money is spent. And where it went, I swear I can't remember. So down to the shipping office I went. The paddy lay back, taking your sack. Take a turn around the captain's heave a pole. About ships, nations would be
Okay. I want to fight it. The last brig just pretty much wiped me. I'm not sure I'd want to be swimming in these waters, though. It's gotta be freezing. Nice chunk of money. Pretty soon here we'll replace my katanas.
Loose, mate, son.
I don't suppose I can whale yet, or do any hunting stuff, right? We'll see.
Here's the names. How soon?
Here we are, lads. From Liverpool to Frisco, a roving I went, but to stay in that country was my good intent. But drinking strong whiskey like other damn fools, so I soon got transported back to Liverpool, singing roll, roll, boys, roll, them Liverpool duties have got us.
The schooner I can take.
Our Yankee packet lies out in the bay, awaiting a fair wind to get under. But there he goes!
I can begin harpooning! Let's see if I'm gonna be strong enough. I prefer the this great white shark will be a pain.
Hold fast.
Off we go.
Nice one.
I have blood in my eyes.
Stung him. He's turning the sea red.
He's gone. Do you see anything?
He's coming for us. Straight ahead.
Yeah, I see that.
What a beast!
A great haul, sir.
Hi, shall I try for a killer whale next?
Shanty!
I don't like that the wheel doesn't turn in this. It turns like that, but this it doesn't. Ah, I almost dropped my controller. I'm eager in anticipation. Oh, that doesn't look so nice. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. He's a bit out of my range. Oh, that did not do much damage.
Hang on, man. Yes. Brace. Brace, everyone.
Okay, never mind. That hurt. I thought that we'd cruise right on by. That's concerning.
Watch it, love! Tie it down! He's pulling, Cap! We're going to hit!
Brace, everyone. Brace, everyone.
I missed.
Hang
Really?
on, man. He's weakening.
I missed that one.
Hang on, man.
I'm having a hard time seeing him.
Stop the rope.
Huh!
Steady. Hold tight, lad. Ah, yes.
Oh wait, why did I even try that? It went under the water again. It went under the water again. I see how this works.
Brace, everyone. Yes.
Okay. Oi!
Look at the size of that monster! Well done, Captain!
Thank you. I think it's time we start heading further this way, though.
As we were fishing off Haysborough Light, shooting and holing and trolling all night in that windy old weather, stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together. When up jumped a herring, the queen of the
Okay.
sea, says now, old skipper, you cannot catch me in the windy old weather.
Brief it on top.
Stormy old weather. When the wind blows, we'll all pull together beside.
I'm freezing! Oh my god, I'm freezing! I didn't even realize it. I knew swimming in this wouldn't be nice. Somebody's dead here. Not my problem, apparently. Actually, most definitely not my problem. Oh boy, I'm gonna need to upgrade damage and everything needs to get stronger. That dude must have missed the haystack. Yeah, let me row back.
Blues down. Catch some wind. Tops, gallants, royals, studs.
I want to hit here, here. What? I can... Oh, I see. I want to head here. That means there's more. I'm just in the North Atlantic. I see now. I entirely see now. So I want to head up here. Here, and I'll take on the fort. Way, bully in the alley. Bully in the bum bum. Way, bully in the alley. I spliced dearly. Screw you wins right now. I don't know this one either.
I met a maid who asked me trade in a sailor John said I had it so away, you Sandy, my dear Andy. Oh, you New York girl, can't you dance the polka? To Tiffany's I took her, I did not mind expense. I bought her 2 gold earrings and they cost me 15 cents. And it's away, you Sandy, my dear Andy. Oh, you do.
Oh, screw that. Oh, wait, never mind.
Said she, you like you sailor, now see me how you may. But when we leave the cottage door, we are too easy to say.
It's not good.
Away, you Sandy, my dear Andy. Oh,
No, that's fine. You all can continue. Oi! You're right! That's on me entirely! Yeah, I thought those were Man of Wars. That better not be a hostile. Oh!
Loose, a trip too.
They have all sorts of presents. We're sailing into it. Ah! Skill. I likely wasn't meant to be able to do that, but just try and stop me. Oh. I definitely know where I have some stuff to get. Nice. Okay, so we have a little bit here to go through. Oh! That's a ton of penguin. Gold, 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 gold. Gold! Penguins! Penguins! I'm sorry. I had too much fun with that. Ay, ay, ay. Go ahead and give me what you got. Okay. Little bit cold weather.
Yeah.
Penguins! Okay. Well, it would appear that I'm raking up enough money to at least buy myself those other swords. Thinking maybe I should spare them for the ship. What? Okay, one sec then. Hey there, penguins! Just like you, I jump into the water. Except I don't as much appreciate the, temperateness. Oh, that's right. The temperature here is not as nice for me. Oh, that's considered part of mine. I don't have to hunt penguins, do I? Because I mean I will. Don't get me wrong. Oh, this isn't the right sail. I see. I've made an error. I make that right? Yep. That ain't what I wanted. There appears to be a lot of hostile activity here.
Get the maids free!
Yeah, we're in a sticky predicament, though. We gotta sail back out of here. And I certainly... Well, I skillfully maneuvered myself. Prisoner of warship. I'm not sure I got your back on that one.
Crowd on every end! It was a cold and dreary morning in December. And all of me money it was spent. And where it went, I swear I can't remember. So down to the shipping office I went. A body lay back. Take it, you snack. Take a turn around the captain's evil hole.
Yeah, I'd rather not fight her. Bully in the alley, way, bully in the alley. Way, bully in the alley.
All in the stunsail!
Hey, bully in the alley.
Blues up! These are sticks!
We are on course for a collision, sir!
Why didn't y'all prevent that? Captain's freezing to death! Tobacco is always nice.
Unfurled mates! Let's move!
Yeah, I can't take on the prisoners. Ships. That's a little bit beyond my capabilities. Not to mention this is foggy. Ah! 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 Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I did no damage. Good. That's a lot of damage they're doing. I'd appreciate it if we took a little bit less damage.
Keep off the damned mines!
Fire!
Mines?
Brace yourself! Fire!
Report! What's your status?
Fire! Fire! Fire!
I believe I just need to... Yeah, bored.
Well, our anchors unborn and our rags are set. Alrighty, old Boomerang. Them Liverpool goodies we'll never forget.
Haul in the stunsail!
How's the vision top?
Captain hooks away!
This I can manage. Crap, I didn't want to land in the freezing water. Ow. It's just the captain I have left. Oh. You're all welcome. Okay. I suppose that's nice. I would have liked some repairs. Get me out of here, get me out of here, get me out of here. You all are nuts.
Those all but mates! Fire!
How much damage did we do? Oh. They sank her? They sank the mantle?
Studs out!
I'm sorry for underestimating you all. Jesus.
Round the corner where them gals do go. Round the corner, Sally. Ah, Sally Brown, the cow.
That shouldn't affect big ships. It would appear that I sank it. Yeah, I'm not messing with the brig. Let's get that, head around, and take on the fort if we can. I don't think we're gonna be able to.
To stay in that country was my good intent, but drinking strong whiskey like other damn fools.
Wait! This is as close as I can get without hitting? Okay. I guess I'm gonna start freezing to death. Man, I didn't even get close before starting to freeze to death. Okay. I don't blame him for running. Yeah, I think it's gonna be more efficient to head back this way. Probably less freezing to death, too. That freeze effect happens fast. I suppose it makes sense, though.
Loose and catch the wind! Loose on!
One evening in July, I met a maid who asked me trade in a sailing shop, said I.
Yeah, I'm not headed up this way. At least not yet. Let's see if I can... Well, first let's head to St. John's.
I took her, I did not mind expense. I bought her 2 gold earrings and they cost me 15 cents. And it's away, dear Sandy, my dear Annie. Oh, you New York girl.
Reefing on tops!
Says she, you like you sailor.
Oi! I was a little short. There's not a lot of stuff I can do here as of yet. Gimme, gimme, gimme! So it increases money from various things. Well, let's go ahead and get this while we're here. That's gotta be hard on the knees. Aha! So I can make that. There's a little bit of something up here for me. Shouldn't have done it like that. I should have dropped like that.
J'ai rejoint l'armée, c'était pour la solde, pas pour une question de fierté mal placée.
Ouch. Oh. Oh. You need to move.
You presume too much, sir.
You presume too little. That's a Templar cross done. I want to know what the blue is here. Friendly settlement. Okay.
Les gens sont plus honnêtes qu'au pays.
Oh. Moi j'ai l'impression qu'il y a autant de menteurs et d'hypocrites qu'en France. A good catch.
Okay. Concerning, at least a little bit. Let's go beat up some thugs.
Come all you wild young people and listen to my song, which I'll unfold concerning gold that guides so many wrong. Young Emma is a saint made of love to save.
This is good. Beat up a bunch of bandits. Or thugs. Okay.
My father keeps a public house down by the side of the sea. You go there.
Okay. Oh, I didn't have to head up this path, but okay. That doesn't help me with what I want, though, over here. Can I? No, not likely. Ah, crap. I'm sorry. I would like to humbly apologize. That is entirely on me. This is a friendly settlement. What do I do with it, though? Nothing? Nothing, apparently. Okay. It's below the water, ain't it? Ah! I missed that by a little. Not what I intended. Sir, I hope you can get back up quickly. That dude's the Flash! Jesus Christ! I'm not sure that I'll be able to do well enough with only 3 bars, but... hey, it's worth a shot, ain't it? And it's windy weather's boys, stormy weather boys. When the wind blows, we're all together, boys. So maybe investors will blow as humans blow. Steady she goes. It's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. When the wind blows, we're all together, boys. 9 rows of teeth. So you eat the dough and I'll eat the beef. And it's windy weather, boys, stormy weather, boys. This is on my side and I don't got to fight. That is all nice now, I don't have to fight. That is all nice now, I'd say it's alright. So, can I upgrade my ship?
Can I provide?
I can increase my number of cannons. I guess not.
Later then.
Yes, later than indeed, because I am completely unable. So these... I'm guessing I'm just with the French then here. I mean, I'm already flying the white flag. Oh, I never checked. Okay. Sorry about that. Ooh. I don't know why, but that was satisfying to me. How? Not possible yet, it doesn't seem. Unless... doubly... That's not gonna be obnoxious. Yeah, no, I don't got away yet. I guess I'll be fighting those forts later. If you want to fight me, you can go ahead and get yourself killed. gonna have to end the stream here. I'll see you all next time. Bye.